Hello, Change Class. So today I'm going to talk about um, the Towards Diversity exhibit that was in the MED and then moved to Founders Hall and upstairs um, by the galleries. And basically, the exhibit was personal accounts of Black or African American students that were here during the first time around integration at Guilford College. And I found that there were a lot of similarities between my personal experience here being Black, and theirs. So some of the things that I saw that connected were the one of the clubs that they formed here. It was called Brothers and Sisters in Blackness, and I found that was similar to BUS, Blacks Unifying Society, what we have now. And basically, it was a support group for them, being here with a small population of Black people. I found that it was very interesting that it got started out of something that was drastic, though. Like, they started it because of Martin Luther King's assassination. Like, that's when the college decided to, you know, do something for Black people, so it seems. But I just found that to be interesting that it came out of something, that their club had to come out of something as big as the killing of an African American. Um, I felt like it shouldn't have had to come up like that. Just as something for the students to have, it should have just came up like that, but it didn't. So, but I also found similarities between how the students and faculty interacted with one another, like Black students and Black faculty. One of the students said in a statement that they didn't even know the teacher, and somehow they just they would pass by each other, and then the teacher would ask the student how they were and how things were going, just checking on them. And I think that shows a lot of strength, and just how we are, as African American people. We are very communal people, and we try always to, when we see another fellow Black person or things of such, we always try to make sure they're okay and support one another, basically. I found that to be interesting. And also how we interact with the faculty, being like cafeteria people. Uh, so there was this man named Doug. Somebody pointed out in one of their statements in the exhibit that there was a man named Doug that worked in the cafeteria, and he always made them feel at home and welcome, especially with the food. And since and I found that to be interesting because I know here all the cafeteria ladies, I know them personally, and the way we interact is just like we've known each other our whole life, basically, and they try to take care of me any way they can. I'm very grateful and appreciative of that, and it's just amazing how, I don't know, how Black people come together. And I felt that reading some of the things that I read, that it was, I don't know how to explain it, but maybe hard would be the word, or they had to go through a lot to get some of the things that they did. Like I said earlier, that their support group and club came from Martin Luther King's assassination. And also, they had to do a sit-in for something else they wanted to get, for a Black Studies program that they wanted to get, because there were no Black Studies programs. And I just felt that they had to go through a lot. And I think that today our class kind of has to go through a lot, but it just doesn't seem as much as they had to go through in the 70s. And as far as black faculty, that was another similarity that I saw in the exhibit. They only had 2 black faculty members, and we have a few too now, but it's grown just a slight bit, but not much really. So I feel that there was still a few characteristics of similar things happening. And so to sum it all up, maybe a lot hasn't changed, but then again, a lot has changed at Guilford, but there's still some work to be done, I feel. And to all the future black Guilfordians, there's some things that we need to change, and hopefully it'll be changed when you get here. But if not, we still have to continue to try to strive to do the work to produce the things that we want to see here on our campus. And I just hope everyone's having a great day, and I will see you all in class. Might have kind of changed members. Bye bye.